Here we go. Session 3 underway. 4 games left in pool play. See what I did there? I know you like it. I know you do. Angelo Tagaraki is your host. You've heard me all day long because you stayed put all day long to stay with me, listen to all the broadcasts, watch every single game because you have no other life and you just love 3x3 so much. Am I correct? I hope I am. This is the standing right now in Pool A, Pool B, Pool C, Pool D. 2 teams already punched their tickets to the quarterfinals, and now we need to define the next ones. So Ukraine and Rome will battle it out. This is a group that could very well end up in a 3-way tie. Prague VSC, as we see the little boy. I know you're thirsty, it's hot outside, but Prague VSC won 17-9 against Rome, and then Ukraine came out with the squad, and I mean the squad. We're talking about Veronika Komach, we're talking about Katerina Koval, Anzelika Aliasko, and Miriam Uro-Nili. They look good, they're strong, they play good. I'm telling you. Ukraine won 2014 against Prague VSC, and now Ukraine can settle the deal for good, clean up the play, 2-0 record, go into the quarterfinals as the top seed out of Pool D. Problem is, Rome has other thoughts, other ambitions. Rome would love to make it a 3-way tie. The problem for them, if we're looking at the aggregate, and I'm going to give you that right now. Prague VSC has a 31-point aggregate after 2 games. Rome only scored 9 in the first game. So the problem is they won't be able to go past Prague, who also has ranking over them. So they need to beat out Ukraine. Ukraine already has 20. So Rome needs to pull off a shocker, an incredible upset, as Ukraine is the 4th seed and on paper, the better team. But let me tell you, I've seen some absolutely incredible scenarios in my career. Teams that needed to win by a difference of 13 points, and they made it happen. Shout out to Lausanne. So until it happens, I will give it the benefit of the doubt. Is it probable? Not really. Is it possible? Surely is. So, can Rome with Carlota Ianola, Caterina Matera, Giorgia Palmieri, and Susanna Tofali pull off one of the biggest upsets in Women's Series history? It's not just about them winning, but it's by how much they need to win for them to make it to the quarterfinals. Did I set up the table properly? I hope I did. If you haven't done so yet, please follow us on all social media platforms at FIBA 3x3. You know where to find us. We got all the goodies. We got all the highlights. We got all the good stuff. If you like your boy, Angelo Zagorakis, your host, you'll have me tomorrow. You'll have me on Sunday as well for the Wheelchair Masters. You also heard me on the Nations League broadcast, Vienna, the capital of 3x3. So if you want to give me a shout out, ask me questions, whatever you want, you can find me on all social media platforms, Angelo Zagorakis. And if not, just go on Instagram at @in_Zar, TSAR_Graham. Appreciate all the love I've received. By the way, thank you very much. Right now, the two teams that we know already punched their tickets to the quarterfinals is CS Rapid Bucharest. Got a lot of things to say about that team for sure. Singapore and Madagascar will battle for the next spot, and that's going to be a nice matchup to watch. Let me tell you, it's going to be a game with a lot of pace, a lot of outside shooting. Second team that punched its ticket is Dior. Dior cleaned up the plate in Pool C, winning both games against Portugal and Austria. And Austria will have to win out against Portugal in the last game of the day in front of its home crowd. Palmieri, no, it's not dropping in. So Austria will have to come up with a big game against Portugal to reach the quarterfinals tomorrow. Ukraine touched it last. Tofali has played great all tournament long, even though she had a hard time in her last game. Right before the expiration of the shot clock, Gianola gets it in. Koval, she is too strong down low. Nothing that Matera can do something about. This is a travel. The feet left the ground. Yashko will fit inside. Koval could not find the angle, could not hit it with the glass. Tofali allowed to shoot that mid-range. Koval did not want to get dribble passed by. We know Tofali loves to get into the paint. Long two, bit short. Top scorers so far in this event. Tina Petrinaite with 14. Top player value is Hortense Limousin, who's been just feeding everybody with a spoon. Koval, top of the key, no lift on the shot. Strong take. Taking it all the way, Carlota Gianola. Koval lost her footing. Turns it over. The sun has set in Vienna, or is setting still, so it's not as warm. And it's a little bit windy. Gianola with the lefty. Yashko puts it up at the top, and Ukraine taking way too long to trigger the offense or even look at the rim. Palmieri, there you go. Palmieri has been a bit shy. I don't know if it's the fact that she's moving on to the big stage after dominating last year in the U21 Nations League for Team Italy, but she is a baller. Folly, no lift on the shot. She's much more comfortable shooting the mid-range or taking it all the way. Getting inside, Kovo. Matched up with Matera. Matera is saying, all right, I committed the foul. I agree, no discussion, but can I get a 3-second call? That's what that look means. Oh, nutmeg, Kovo. Testing well. First TV timeout, and Rome leads. Six to 3. Tofali, oh, it's not Tofali, it's Tough Ali. What a finish with the left. And the response, and I like it. She sprinkles a little salt on it. All right now. Veronica Komach with the sweet bucket. Palmieri, don't think about it. Just shoot that thing. Just shoot that thing. Nice backdoor, no look pass. Kovo missing, but Lyashko will give it back. Kosma excited about getting those buckets, and I understand the feeling. Keep it going, girl. I like when the score is picking up. Palmieri gets her own miss. Tofali with the mid-range, and Kovo draws the foul. There's a bit of a push. Yashko, nice feed down low. Soft touch, love it. No help side, nothing the defense can do about it. Angelica Lyashko, spoon feeding Miriam O'Reilly, just like that. See, right on the spot. Just got to go up and finish. O'Reilly had a hard time doing that in the first game. She's kind of spoiled a few opportunities down low. Let's just say the way it is. But you know how hard it is to guard Miriam. She is so physical. She's a 3x3 vet. Palmieri. Palmieri! Molto bene, molto bene. Thanks for joining the party, Georgia. I've been saying it, and trust me, there's a reason. I coached against her. I can tell you, she is super skilled. She has a beautiful shot that handles everything you want. And I just thought that she was very shy, like holding back. Don't hold back. You play 3x3. You got to let your talent express itself. And that's a travel for sure. Cosma kind of had two things going on in her mind at the same time. She couldn't pick. She could miss the turnover. Just shoot it. Ooh. I love shooters. You know that about me. I will always love shooters. I will always support shooters. Shooters stick together, people. Just know that. Great take. Veronica Cosma all the way. Good pass. Matera finishes. 5-point lead. That's a bad pass. That's an offensive foul. Gianola overextended the arm. Nearly kind of made her mind up with that pass. Fali almost had it to go. Ukraine and Yashko, no. The more the score runs up for Ukraine, the better it is for them. Rome needs to keep the score as low as possible for Ukraine and move it up. They cannot afford to have Ukraine score many more. Ronili, soft touch on the baseline, turnaround. I remind you, points aggregate in Pool D, Prague, VSC. 31 points in 2 games. Ukraine won 2014 against Prague. So all Ukraine needs is 11 to put Prague behind itself. Rome needs to win by 12. Win by 12. They will move on. To win by 12, you know that Ukraine cannot score another point. I gave you the math. Ukraine, Ronili, this is over. Rome will not make it to the quarterfinals. Now Ukraine needs 1 more point to secure top seed. That's a travel. One thing also to take in consideration, Rome needs to secure that win regardless. Osma draws the foul. It's the 6th. So only 1 free throw. Rome needs to think about its final standing. It counts over the course of a full Women's Series season. Rome finished 13th in its first Women's Series event of the year. They were not going to make it to the quarterfinals, but finishing as high as you can. Palmieri did not connect with the rim. Under 3 minutes to go. That's a silly turnover by Kovo. Palmieri has lost her touch from long range. Everybody out here in Vienna is awaiting for Team Austria to compete against Portugal. Liashko, top of the key, completely off target. Gianola will not draw the foul. This is a turnover. Liashko. Afel touched it last. Hands. It's going to be a foul, though. 13th foul. You see it right here. Yep. Holding the hand. Good pass. Great contest. Good recovery by Veronika Kosmach. Palmieri draws the foul, 14th foul against Ukraine. Miriam Uronili said, I only had the ball. Yep, she did. But you also have to be tolerant, knowing that things happen full speed. For the naked eye, it is quite complicated at times. Liashko, great fake, relocating. She cannot find the range, though. Good seal position. Gianola stuck in front. Uronili did a great job making sure that Gianola could not go 3/4. That's the 15th foul. I would consider that a good foul because Palmieri was going all the way on that one. Palmieri, it's a bad pass. Koval making it look easy down low. Foul drawn by Koval. Koval misses the free throw. One for two. Ukraine will play all the way till the end. Tofali. Look like took one too many steps. Liashko is off target. No fouls to give. Both teams in the penalty, both teams shooting free throw. Bring Rome within 2 points of a prestigious win for a brand new team. Nola misses the first. One for two. Euro Neely, that's a travel, lady. Maybe taking too many steps without dribbling like that. And Rome will have another look at it. Palmieri turns the ball over. Ukraine is already certain of finishing first. Delay of game warning going against Ukraine. Koval. Sweet touch, high up the glass. It's only a 3-point game. Make it 5, 2015. Rome gets the dub. Ukraine gets first seed. Prague and Ukraine make it out of Pool D. second game of the third and last session of the day in the women's series. Netherlands against Italy. Netherlands, the #1 seed and the #1 ranked team in the world right now in the women's series. Netherlands went to 3 straight finals in 3 events, won 2. And now they're looking to get back to their winning ways after losing in Baku against Latvia. Unexpected results against an unexpected opponent at that level of competition. That's what you need to expect in the women's series that keep on growing, keep on involving more teams, more federations, more private teams. So as you see, the #4 ranked player in the world, Dennis Boonstraat. Keep the best for last, Nortje Driesen. The #1 ranked player in the world. In the women's 3x3 world. Netherlands won against Madrid 15-10. Italy lost against Madrid 13-10. Now, we could have a 3-way tie potentially. Hey ladies, the Irish looking on. Raylene Dali, living legend. What is actually pretty intriguing about this group, we could very well have a 3-way tie, and we're gonna have to bring out the calculators, let me tell you. Madrid is the only team that doesn't look to be in the best position, points aggregate-wise. But you just don't know. It's been a low-scoring group. 2 games going 15-10 and 13-10. Italy needs to come up with a big performance, and they will go against one of the teams that proposes the strongest type of defensive ball pressure. Netherlands are always physical, always harass the ball handler. They will bump everything you're trying to do. They will try to prevent you from cutting. But eventually they break down a little bit. The first few minutes they're right there, and eventually they break down. And it's probably related to fatigue, obviously. Sustaining a 10-minute full-out defensive effort takes a great toll on you. When that happens, you better capitalize on that, because as the game goes along, they go right back up in the intensity and they finish strong. Italy, a brand new squad, a team that needs to figure things out, particularly Ludovica Sammartino and Beatrice Olagide. Most unexperienced players on that Italian squad. First foul against Italy. Warning for coaching also against Italy. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple. Give and go. If you fall asleep defensively, Sofia Frustacci picked the ball up as her feet were still out. That's a turnover. The ball given right back to Netherlands. Size advantage down low. And that's a great little pull up right there, fading away. Ilse Kautze gets the bucket. Given right back to you. Sofia Frustacci. The action, Dreesen gets depossessed of the ball. And if you hear somebody just screaming and speaking loud all the time, it's Raylene Dali guiding her squad, coaching them up. She's one of the most experienced 3x3 player in the women's world. Lajide, a little bit short. Kautze, sweet little dump off, but Lucia Schipol needs to keep the focus all the way to the end. The action, mid-range special. If you give Raylene Dali that much space, you pay the price. That is the law in 3x3. Ooh, that behind the back was filthy, but. You got an illegal screen. I'm just not sure about that call. Kind of felt that Raylene fell on her own, particularly with the replay. Raylene, great head fake. You got to respect her outside shooting. What's going on, Raylene? Oh. Come on now. That is unfortunate, but Italy still has possession. Frustacci with the sweet lefty. Pace. But I guess there is a virus going on. Missed layups are a common thing right now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Raylene Dali shaking you up. And Kautze says, look, doesn't matter what you do to me. I will double down on whatever you gave. Raylene Dali giving Ilse Kautze the business. Ludovica San Martino, along with Sofia Frustacci, fighting hard to try to align with Raylene Dali. It's a moving screen from Beatriz Olajide. Be a bit of a push off. Gide. As you see, the Italian delegation with Team Rome cheering on. All these ladies are part of the national team program. Nice dump off. Boonstra took the hit and will have to earn the bucket on the free throw line. Dreesen with the bounce. Frustacci contested as hard and clean as she could. Gide, good box out. Martino, ball rims out. Gide is going to have to muscle up. Matched up down low with Boonstra. There's no discussion about the call. Sometimes players are acting like their life is so unfair. We have the replays, girl. Like, come on. Pistachi. Says, look, I didn't turn the ball over on my own. She got me on the forearm. It might have been the case, but you got to remember, 3x3, you got to earn everything you do. Everything you get. Close to the 3-second call. If Dreesen had taken another dribble, that's for sure. Holding foul against Netherlands and Boelstrup. 15 foul, first TV timeout, 6 apiece, 5 team fouls apiece. And no one is at peace because everybody wants to win. And if you're a fan of numerical symmetry, you have a 6:56 on the clock, 6-5, 6-5 with scores and fouls. So everything is perfectly aligned. Now the question is, who will break away? 16 foul. Now, Italy may benefit from the bonus. And I'm sure that Raylene Dali will try to draw a foul very soon. Good little pop out. Defense. Martino, Italy forcing the 12-second violation. That's a moving screen. San Martino, I don't even know why you're complaining. It's very obvious. But the problem is, Raylene Dali left too early. It's always a too late problem when you have a moving screen. You cannot just put it on the screen setter. You also have to give the amount of responsibility that is owed to the ball handler. Timing is key in that situation. Raylene left too early. Oh yeah, you'll see. Koutse gives Netherlands the advantage. Trying to find the hot hand, and it's the right thought process. Let the shooter go off. Koutse building up the lead for Netherlands, and Raylene Dali forcing up a little bit. Olajide gets the bucket though, cleaning up the mess. Koutse. Oh my goodness, back to back to back. No need to call it a three-peat because we're shooting deuces out here. Olajide finding her groove. Give Ilse the ball. Find a way. Find a way. Give her the ball. Give her the rock. Unless you're Dreesen. And guess what? You can do the exact same thing. I get that. Like Tupac would say it, I ain't mad at you. Oh, Boomstra says, how about me, girls? Can I join the 2-point party? Well, come right ahead if you're capable of doing so right now. But with the way Ilse Kausa is shooting, it's going to be hard to keep up. Kausa. She's going to make twos. She's going to make the long-range daggers, but she's going to miss free throws, huh? That's the way she wants to go. Obviously, I'm teasing you, Ilse, but going 0 for 2, not a good deal for you. It is getting hot in here, DJ, with Ilse Kausa. Nice pass. Oh. Sublime feed. Oh, that's a strong bully hit with the shoulder. She said, yeah, it might be, yeah. Yeah, might have given it a little bit extra. Yeah. Yes, you did. It's okay. Raylene Dali. Zooming past Luke Chapot. Boomstra open. The shot is skewed to the left. It does not matter. She cleans up her own mess. Look at the hustle. No call. A little bit surprising though, because she got bumped real hard. And still, Cristacci, that's a foul, no and one. High scoring pace for Netherlands, and Raylene Dali says, look, how you not gonna give me that call at the top? Sorry, but she's right. Hey, I was a player, let me tell you. I understand the frustration sometimes, but I must also admit, and I am the first one to be hard on the referees, but when they do a good job, do a good job. You know what the most important thing is for referees? Consistency. Whatever you call left, you gotta call right, and so far, so great. Referees have done a really, really good job being consistent, so no complaints here. Kausa. Good feed, extra pass, that's a trouble. Even though you hit it with the glass, that's unfortunate. Second TV timeout, and Netherlands not comfortable yet with foul trouble and Raylene Dali. You never know what can happen. People are all smiles, and this should be. The best show in town is out here. Raylene Dali, real hard. She's capable of knocking it down, but recent. There's no love. This will give 2 free throws to San Martino. 9th team foul. I told you, Netherlands is far from safe. Foul trouble and Raylene Dali could be a toxic combo for Netherlands. Keep that in mind. Martino knocks down the first. And Italy needs the win. Scoring 14 to get past Madrid. Oh, they're not number one in the world for no reason. Recent. San Martino. Pull back. Sweet touch. She is so skilled. And Frustacci with the steal. Great court awareness. Italy only down 4. More than 3 minutes to go. Dreesen. Oh, man. The look away. The pace. The change of speed. Raylene Dali tried to pass it in the corner to San Martino. Italy did not pay attention to the shot clock. That is a crime in 3x3. You have to stay aware of shot clock situations every single possession. Down the stretch, it could be costly. And such a great team like Netherlands, especially with Dreesen, will capitalize on that. Dreesen is too good, too skilled. Just in time. 5-point game, it's not over, but it doesn't smell good for Italy. Kautze, oh, she wants to hit it in the corner. She's capable of doing so, even though it's quite a hard shot, dribbling to the left and overstanding that way. But if you got the skill set to do so, well, you got the skill set to do so. What can I say? So, Madrid is hoping that Netherlands will close the deal. If Netherlands closes the deal, then Madrid is in officially. Italy pulls off an insane upset. Down 5 with 2 minutes. That upset, though, is not unconceivable. Dali, good kick out pass, Frustacci. (2014), 1 point away now. Raylene Dali, top of the key, beep, beep, see you later. Dreesen was not trying to gamble and commit a foul. And Dreesen, game over, 21-15. Italy out of the quarterfinals conversation. Madrid is officially in. The Netherlands had to battle, but they did a great job. And you can thank Ilse Kautze and Noortje Dreesen, the dynamic combo, for this convincing 21-15 win over a very scrappy Italian squad. So next game up is going to be quite the interesting game. Let me tell you that. Whoever wins this gets the second ticket in Pool B, Singapore and Madagascar. Do not count Singapore out, even though they're playing against the defending Africa Cup champion Madagascar. Singapore has skill and grit. So I'm looking forward to that matchup. Gonna leave you with the team's presentation, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about this upcoming game.
Also part of Team Singapore, with number 7, Lydia Angzi. And let's make Team Singapore complete. We welcome on the court number 27, Jermaine Lim Jia Ye. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Team Singapore!
And their opponents, let me introduce you to Team Madagascar. With number 17, he comes Sidoni Mari Elika Andrea Mihayanina. Number 1 in the jersey, here comes Alisoa Hayanirina. Number 7 in the jersey, Mina Halisoa Yofera. And the last member of the Madagascar team, here comes number 6, Rodro Raeri Manana.
All right. We are done with the team's presentations. And now this matchup is about a winner-takes-all type scenario. CS Rapid Bucharest dominated the pool play in Group B. They did not mess around, but Singapore kept it quite interesting. Singapore made it a tougher matchup than we could have expected. It started off a bit difficult, and we thought that CS Rapid was going to just walk away an easy winner, and Singapore, particularly with Jermaine Ying, kept it much closer. At the end of the game, maybe a little bit of complacency. I don't know what we can put that on, or maybe simply the grit and combativeness of Singapore. But Jermaine Lim Jia Ying had 9 points, 6 rebounds, 4 highlights. She shot 2 for 9 from long distance. And obviously, Lydia Angzi Yi, who was 0 for 6, needs to do much better if Singapore wants to hope to join the quarterfinals. But guess what? Singapore made it to the quarterfinals in Chengdu during the first stop of 2025 Women's Series season earlier this year. So let's see now what we got. The Africa Cup champion against one of the up-and-coming federations in Asia. Beautiful feed, start up. That's gonna be an easy lay for Sidoni Andrea Mihayanina. So, can Singapore come up with outside shooting? And she's building up on the late minutes against CS Rapid. Jermaine Ying already bringing up the heat. Madagascar is a team that loves to shoot it as well. Don't get it twisted. Did not look up. No need to look up if you take it all the way yourself. João Ferreira gets the bucket, the ball deflected and stolen. It was all good until she made the wrong pass. Miscommunication or misunderstanding more so. It's not about a communication thing, but Rairi Manana made the pass out of bounds, and Singapore goes on the attack. I told you it's an interesting matchup. I was looking forward to this game. Two teams worthy of consideration. Jermaine knocks it down. Singapore did not match up on the free throw. That could be costly. Taking it all the way, Rondro Rairi Manana with the bucket, but defensively, if you keep giving wide open looks to Jermaine Lim Jia-ying, you pay the price for it. Singapore leads by 2. It's gonna be a game of who can be the most efficient and least spendful with turnovers. To travel, you cannot lift up your pivot foot before setting the ball down on the annual court. Oh, that's a heat check for you. Ying almost broke the backboard on that one. Up and under, going with the left hand. Sweetness. Hajarina. Sit down, and that's a foul. You got to give landing space. You cannot box out too early. Give time to your opponent to land on her feet. And Han earns herself a pair of free throws. 13 foul against Madagascar. She misses the first, very short. She misses the second. Once again, not matching up on the free throw line is a gamble that I personally would not want to take. Great pass and the great recovery for the monstrous block. You have to appreciate the effort. João Ferreira on the baseline, came out of nowhere. Boom! Can I cook you up some pancake? Going for the long range, João Ferreira will miss. Double cross. She will not get the foul call. Lydia Anji Yi. Sydney in the corner, off target. Madagascar participated in one Women's Series event. The kick out pass, extra pass for the open look. Well contested by Rondro Rairi Manana. The ball was deflected out of bounds. I cannot figure out how much time there was left. Is it 0.5? Gonna have to shoot something up. It'll be more than 0.5. I wasn't sure. So Madagascar participated in the Baku Women's Series event, failed to qualify, but gave a great effort. Came up real close, great flash, but you gotta finish what you start, contact or not. That is unfortunate. Going around the other way, Ying cannot put the finishing touch on the great drive. That's short. And both teams, I don't know if it's the Secret Santa season, but they keep on giving each other gifts. Jaufera misses another close to the cup bucket. Not dropping in, that's a trouble. You cannot hop like that. So I mentioned to you earlier, guys, that Singapore participated in one event, the first one of the season in Chengdu, and made it to the quarterfinals, finishing 7th. That would be quite an impressive feat for Singapore to go back-to-back quarterfinals and top 8 finishes in 2 events this year. That would also propel Singapore within the top 15 in the world, if not close to the top 10, as a matter of fact. Good pass. And this time around, Hajarina finishes. Jermaine pulls up on you. She is so skilled. I don't know if you guys realize how tough of a shot that is. Dribbling to your left like that, sidestepping to gather your steps, your body balance, and elevate. Oh, Singapore bringing up the heat. Lydia Angzi provides a 5-point lead, short-lived though. You cannot fall asleep with Madagascar, and Ying says, look, Angelo, whatever you say, we're going back to 5. That's the block. Oh yes, she's too fast, too furious, too good. Make it 6. Madagascar in trouble. You better hear me. Jaufera spun around twice. And Jermaine was waiting for the ball. Never got it. She's gonna get it this time. And Jermaine off the catch, throws up an air ball. Han cannot convert the offensive board, but still remains a 6-point lead, and we're past the halfway point in this game. That's a foul. Are they gonna give it a shooting foul, or is it considered to be on the ground? Jermaine Ying. He's sweating and tired. She's giving it all, and Sydney did earn a shooting foul, but everything is so short and flat for Madagascar at the worst of times. It's a good move, not high enough, and the ball will be given back. Let's see the timing. Should be given back to Madagascar. Unless they consider, yes. To me, it was simultaneous, so Sydney did not control the rock. Good flash, the little cut, and 1. Andrea Mia Janirina, patient. Hajarina offering a solution with a little cut. The free throw is good. It's a 4-point game. Uh-oh. Be careful leaving Jermaine Ying by herself. Fake. Takes it all the way, but she cannot find the angle on the glass. That's a travel. Second TV timeout, and Singapore is smelling a top 8 finish. 3 minutes and 51 seconds to hold down the score. Madagascar needs to find a way to come up with some outside shooting efficiency. Everything is short. Everything is flat. Ying. Well followed. Han. Having our sisters back. That's a good move up and under. Five-point game, 3 minutes and 27 seconds. It's a 12-second shot clock violation. Good stop. Delay of game warning against Madagascar. Defense clean, but the offensive board, you got to convert that. And that's the way you make up for it. If you get a stop, that can work out, but that's a wide open two. No, that's short. Ball outletted. Jermaine feeding the cutting. Sweet finishing. Hang Zi Yi. Forgive me. Choi Ting Tong with the great backdoor cut. The sweet finish on the other side. Little lob pass. Could have got back-to-back buckets, but she could not gather her body balance, could not finish strong. Going with the scoop, underhand, not working out. Jermaine, smelling blood. Oh! And sweet finish, blind. Madagascar is not going to go down easily. And Rondro, long range, a bit short. Airi Manana, who's a shooter, you better respect her. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Strong drive to the baseline, but she turns the ball over. And Singapore maintains control of the game. Jermaine on an island will draw the foul. And that's the 4th team foul against Madagascar. Only one free throw coming up, but it's a huge free throw to try to build up a lead up to 5 points with little time left on the game clock. When you get close to that last minute, it becomes little. It's still enough, but it becomes little. 5-point lead. And that's short once again. Singapore, led by Jermaine Ying with the great drive. Xin Yu Huan gives a 6-point lead. Xin Yu Han all the way. Switching hands, finishing with the left. This Singapore squad is here to shock everyone. And once again, Madagascar is coming up short. The outside shooting is not up to par, and you know that Madagascar is a team that lives and dies with the two. 6 seconds. They need to chuck one up quick. And if they could make one, Jaufera gets the layup, but it's not going to be enough. 5-point game. Singapore. Sweet flash. They're going to run down the clock. Ball did hit the rim, and 3.4 seconds. Singapore will go to the quarterfinals. Congratulations, Singapore. Madagascar will have all the chances to try to come up with its own top 8 finish soon enough. I was looking forward to this matchup, and it did not disappoint. Although Madagascar's outside shooting disappointed me a little bit, but it happens. All right, last game of the day, last game of pool action in the Women's Series out here in Vienna, and Portugal will match up with the home crowd's favorite, Austria. Portugal lost 18-16 against Gior, and Austria lost 13-10 against Gior. So Gior cleaned up the play, 2-0 record, and guess what? Winner takes all situation once again. Austria does not need more than 1 point difference. And now the home crowd is going to have to push, provide the Austrian ladies with energy and faith in their ability to come up with a big win against an up-and-coming European powerhouse. The past 3 years, Portugal has been a reference of excellence. Made it to the Europe Cup multiple times. They didn't pull it off last year. They came up short once again this year, but we understand out here in Vienna how difficult it is to compete and earn a spot in the Europe Cup. So now I'm going to let you enjoy the celebration of the team presentation for Austria.
Austria complete. Welcome on the ice court. Welcome on the arena. Sigrid
Kaiser!
And this, ladies and gentlemen, this team is called Team Austria.
You heard the crowd, they're excited. We don't have a full house, but we still have a nice crowd out here. It's close to 10 p.m. And people are not going anywhere until Austria punches its ticket to tomorrow's quarterfinal action. Let me tell you that. So far this year in the Women's Series, Austria has participated in one event only, which is the previous one in Baku. They finished 6th, which was a nice showing. They were hoping for more. They came close to a semifinal berth, but 3x3 is unforgiving, and mistakes are paid in full at all times. Austria showed great potential, though. Great depth. They successfully qualified for the Europe Cup in Košice. And after losing against Gior, who's number 18 in the world so far, they are trying to make sure that they don't allow Portugal to spoil the party here at home in Vienna. Portugal in its first Women's Series event of the year. Nice feed inside, and Alexia Alish gets the first bucket for Austria. And that's a silly turnover, misunderstanding with Gabriela Espinosa and Maria Marinho. Robertine and Alish are like Siamese sisters. They are so connected. Well done. But Kalaidiev, unfortunately, cannot convert on the layup. Marinho catching, shooting, and missing. There's going to be a foul call down low. Foul going against the locals. First team foul. Real handoff action. There's a bit of a push. Kalaidiev caught by patrol. Marinho, ISO mode. The good rebound by Koizat. Stopping her dribble is a bad idea. And right before the expiration of 12 seconds, Robertine gets the bucket 2-0, and Kalaidiev, great hands, gets the jump ball and earns the possession back for Team Austria. Alexia Alish thought about it. Not going to think about it anymore. Ball rims out. Was on target, though. Just a little bit short. And Martins stuck with it. Unsuccessful at first. She got the bucket on the second try. And that's a bad outlet pass from Espinosa. Need to do a much better job on the transition offense. Two-lady action once again. Is that going to be a push in the back? Alexia Alish a little bit out of position, a little bit. That's the problem usually with the offensive foul calls on the set screens. Just got to make sure that you hold your ground long enough. Ooh, moving screen for sure. Once again, it's about the timing. If you don't give the opportunity to the opponent and you're still a little bit on the move, Marinho was not completely set, and you can tell off the body movement. Nice run around action, and Kalaidia misses. Koizar did not even need to land. Got it up air. Got it up in the air and finished. So 3-1 lead, Austria. Well on its way right now. The only problem the Austrian ladies have, they've already committed 4 fouls, and foul trouble can be the great equalizer along with the 2-point shot. And apparently, there's a foul right here on the elbow. Fans want to celebrate an Austria win tonight. Will the ladies make their wish come true? Koizar steps back, launches a long deuce, a little bit off target. Referees are trying to decide who the ball should be given to. The referees will check with the supervisor. So ball given to Portugal. Martins with the back screen, extra pass, that's an open look. Well executed. And Elise Martins celebrates the bucket, clenching her fists. Idea of catching, shooting, and a little bit off, but Alish doing a great job as usual on the offensive boards. Here is a mismatch, well contested by Kalaidia. Alish, long range, knocks down the 2. Austria back in the lead. Nice extra pass. Martins will tie things up in case of a make, but she throws up an airplane that led it in Kaladiev's hand. And Foucault-Betin muscles up to get the bucket down. And Alish fell to the ground. The second team foul going against Portugal, and we have the first TV timeout with a 3-point lead for Austria. Doing a pretty good job so far. So check ball at the top. And a nice little back screen action with Kalaidia, freeing up Koizar. Easy lay, 4-point lead. Espinosa taking her sweet time. Great body balance, great footwork. Koizar feeds inside with the mismatch. Foucault-Betin going once and drawing the foul on the second attempt. And that's a fourth team foul against Portugal. Alish, unfortunately, did not trigger fast enough for this shot to count. Two-lady action. Gonna revert, giving the ball up to Koizar for the mid-range. Looking good, looking good. 4-point lead. Pinoza got Alish jumping to the moon on that head fake, but she could not convert. 15 foul against Pinoza, and Austria has total control of the game right now. Look at this sweetness. Swish. Great pace. Alish attacking the weak foot. Late call. Alish probably needed to finish with that left hand though. Alish with the free throw. Try to bump the lead up to 5. She misses badly to the left. Portugal is now in foul trouble. And, let me see. There's a slip right here. No awkward twists of the knees or something like that, which is always something that you could be fearful of. None of that went down. That's all that matters. The free throw missed. Laidiev. Good pass out. Robertine could not make it. And Kalaidiev with the steal and the beautiful pass. 5-point lead. Clean defense. They did not clear, which makes it a violation. The turnover automatic. If you attempt a shot having not cleared, Kalaidiev with a great basketball IQ play. Alish with the flash, with both the actual act and the finish. Austria playing good right now. Ball movement is crisp. Koizar. Oh, wow. Alish. Unfortunate turn of events, missing that lay, knowing now that it's a 3-point differential on that specific timing. Alice Martins converted the 2, knowing that Alish probably should have finished, but what a great up and under. The footwork from Sigrid Koizar. Giving a great boost. Kalaidiev clean, making sure she doesn't foul. Both teams are in foul trouble. You do not want to give energy to your opponent with the opportunity to build up either a bigger lead or close up what used to be a bigger gap on the free throw line. Great defense by Ipinosa. Koizar trying to go ballerina mode. Unsuccessful. Marinho. Pinoza got the ball up blindly. Oh, Alish left in the dust, but Marinho could not quite find the soft touch on the layup. Second TV timeout. Still a very uncertain game. Who shall join The quarterfinal party. Pool C with cross path will cross path with Pool A. So whoever wins this is matched up with the Netherlands in the quarters. It's not a gift, but still what you want though. Going 2 for 2. Robertin tries to sneak one past the defense to Alish. Down low, Marinho giving Alish the Medusa treatment. You look at her, you're turned into stone. It's a 1-point game. Cindy Caragosa could not come up with the bucket. Lydiev. Alish. Euro stepping her way to the bucket. Not get the bucket to go. Boys from Team Vienna in attendance, showing love to the ladies. Quincy Diggs, Carlton Brunner, sitting front row. Luckily for Alexia Alish, she will get another crack at it. This time around, she knocks it down. And Cindy Caragosa probably would have had a better chance at trying to finish with the glass on her own. It was a little bit too unselfish. Both teams with 17 fouls. Pinoza pulls back. She got that in the bag. Robertin has the size advantage down low. The ball deflected off her leg. It's a moving screen. And Martins. And Alish needs to clean up her own mess. She does so successfully. Everything's okay. And the quick bucket from Marinho. 2-point game, 2 minutes 20. Great jab from Koizar. Even better finish with the left hand. 3-point lead. Portugal, what you gonna do? Behind the back, Marinho. Beautiful move. She drew the foul. She got rewarded for it. Marinho. Knocks down the first, keeps the game close. Two for two. Pressure on Austria's shoulders to manage this possession properly. Kalainiev throws up a prayer that did not connect with the rim. Minute 52, Portugal with the ball to tie things up or even take the lead and put even more pressure on Austria. Beautiful feed inside. Great job being patient, working the ball around, making sure that Martins had the mismatch favorable. Tie game, Foucault-Betin unsuccessful. She had a good look. Garagosa, mid-range special, right in your grill. Let's add some barbecue sauce on it. That's a foul. Espinosa bumping her way over the screen. She went and bumped into Foucault-Betin a bit too much. Missed free throw, costly consequence of fatigue and maybe nervosity. 0 for 2 at the worst of times. Garagosa tries to sneak one past Alish. She needs to shoot it. She does so before the expiration of the shot clock. That's a huge hit. Absolutely huge bucket. And Austria is close to get outed of the event here at home in Vienna. You better cover that two-point line. That's the game winner potentially. Ooh, Garagosa, bit short. Foucault-Betin gives it up to Koizar. Huge hit. Got to get a stop and you cannot commit a foul. Martins shutting down all the hopes of the local fans. Portugal makes it to the knockout round. Austria almost, not close enough. Portugal, a team of character and a lot of skill. Austria disappointed, obviously, but it was all fair in 3x3. All right, there you have it. We got the 8 teams qualified for tomorrow. Netherlands and Madrid, Bucharest, CS Rapid, and Singapore, Ukraine and Prague, VSC, and Győr, along with Portugal. Pool A with Cross with Pool C, Pool B with Pool D. Angelo Zagarakis, your host. I give you the rendezvous for tomorrow, and you know you don't want to miss this. Netherlands and Portugal, Ukraine and Singapore, CS Rapid, Bucharest, and Prague. Győr against Madrid. Who will take down Netherlands? That's the gamble that you want to take. I will be there 10 o'clock sharp in the morning. You better be there with me. I wish you to have a great night of rest. We got some more 3x3 for you tomorrow. Have a great one.